Om Shanti. How many of you are doing silence today? Just raise hands. How many of those who are doing silence were able to speak less than 40 words? Less than 40 words? Very good. How many of those who have spoken less than 30 words? Very good. How many of those who have spoken less than 20 words? Entire morning from when you woke up until now, counting में 20 words से ज़्यादा जिसने नहीं बोला है. Those who have not spoken more than 20 words. See, what would Didi say? Didi came yesterday, she gave you a gift, she gave you blessing. And what did she say? To be in silence. Right? In the world, people believe that children cannot sit in silence. They think like this. So are they right to think like that? There is never a tomorrow. There is never a tomorrow. It's said, whatever is there now. If we don't do it now, what Baba says, abhi nahi to? If you can't do it now, it will be never. So if I am not able to do something that I want to do now, then it will be always a want and I'll never be able to achieve it. Right? So, what Baba said, that my children are those ones who can do anything. Anything. Whatever the world thinks can't be done, my children can do it. The world thinks purity is impossible, Baba's children can do it. The world thinks, how would you eat vegetarian food all your life? We do it and show it. They say, how do you refrain yourself from eating outside? We do it. We don't go and eat out. So similarly, the world says, children can't sit quietly. So are they right or wrong? Those who think they are right do this. That the world says the children cannot sit quietly, they don't have the power of silence at all, right? Raised like this. And those who think, yes, we children can stay in silence, we can be silent, raise your hands like this. And who are those ones who raised hand in both the cases? So, you are not paying attention to my question. What I said, if you believe that I cannot stay in silence, raise your hand. If you believe I cannot stay in silence, raise your hand. If you believe you can stay in silence, raise your hand. Okay. Now, I would ask question and only one person will raise hand and I'll pick that person to reply to the answer. What is the benefits of silence? Did I say to speak loudly? No. What are the benefits of staying in silence? Only those who know the benefits, raise your hands. Yes. Silence is spirituality. Okay. Benefits? You will feel peaceful. Okay. Yeah, when you are silent, your power to absorb increases. And when your power to absorb increases, anything that is difficult, you can learn it fast. Anything. Have you ever seen somebody speaking to someone and trying to learn bicycle? No. They have to look into the bicycle, they have to be silent while they are learning. Only then they can learn it. Have you ever seen somebody jumping into the water and speaking and trying to learn to swim? That's not possible. Have you ever seen a person who is talking to somebody who has done an invention? While speaking to someone, he said, yeah, 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 and then he did an invention? No. For any invention, for any discovery, that person had to be in silence. So silence brings newness. Silence brings absorption quality. We can learn. It increases our learning capacity. What else? Yes. If I am staying in silence, I'll preserve my energy and I'll always feel energetic. Those who have said, they'll not raise the hands anymore. Yes, Prithvi. So silence preserves our relationship. If two people are fighting and one person is quiet, so silence is preserving the relationship. And also, silence will let you know when to speak and when not to speak. Yes. Only in silence you can connect to God. Not just we can connect to God. Only in silence you can connect to God. When I am speaking to you, I am not connected to God. So when I am talking, when I am speaking, when I am in the chaos, it is difficult to connect to God. But only in silence I can connect to God. Very good.
Solutions for problems.
Yes, when the mind is settled and silent, I'll be able to see the solution. Yes. Absolutely. Have you ever seen somebody who is sleeping who is speaking? Why? Why? Because natural process, it's a phenomenon, it's biologically made that if you are speaking, you're not sleeping. If you are sleeping, you can't speak. But there are people who speak when they are sleeping. Not all, some people. But that is not always, in rare cases. When they are seeing something in their dreams, when they are experiencing something which is very difficult or very interesting or very wonderful, all those hidden desires, those pull them from their sleeping stage and activate their indriyas, activate their sense organs to start acting. So which means the soul is not in the control, and that's why it starts doing. Yes. It conserves a lot of our valuable resources, like it conserves time, energy, words. Yes. Yeah, if you are silent, there won't be any quarrel or any fighting. Yes.
Silence gives success.
In silence, you will always succeed.
Silence gives power.
Yeah, silence is empowering. If I am in silence, I'll feel very empowered. Yes.
Silence is godliness.
Wow. What she said? Silence is godliness. How is Shiv Baba? Silent. Right? When children come, he speaks. And he speaks in silence. You have heard Baba's Murli also, right? How he speaks in a very whispering voice. Why? Because he is the ocean of peace. He is the ocean of power. He will not waste his power. He is the ocean of all good things. He is the ocean of creativity. And creativity also comes from silence. Have you ever seen a seed that is interacting with sun, light, air? Have you seen that seed grow? No. But if you put that seed deep inside the ground, when it is isolated, when it is in solitude, when it is silent, only then it starts working with its energy to grow. Then comes the sprout and then comes the tree. But if you put a seed inside the ground and then you dig it and see, will it come? Every day if you go and dig it, will it come? No. Why? Because it needs silence. It needs silence to grow. Isn't it? And once you give that energy of silence to the seed, the creative energy inside the seed would grow. Right? Similarly, all of us are seeds. All of us are seeds, souls. And we all of us have a lot of creative energy. Who believes that they have creative energy inside them? Very good. So all the souls have creative energy. Now, someone uses that creative energy less, someone uses that creative energy more. Those who are using it creative energy in a more, they are using it more, their creative energy is growing. Those who are not using it, it's getting less and less and less. So the more you use your creative energy, the more it will grow. So do you want to grow your creative energy? And so what you have to be doing then? Practicing silence. Okay? So what we will do now, we'll try to do some drawing and art. You can do it in your sketchbook. So you'll have to put your pen, close your eyes and start drawing. Oh. Okay, and then close your eyes and keep drawing. Just keep running your hands. Don't lift your pen. Stop. Now show me what you have done. White light. Show me what you have done. This you have seen and draw. Very good. That you have seen and draw. You didn't listen to my yes, very good. Very good. Very good, very good. Okay. Now keep it. Now we'll do something else. आप लोगों ने किया? Show me. Yes, good. Some of you have done. Shh. Okay, now on your fresh paper, take a fresh paper. Whoever is speaking, we will ask them to go out and speak. No speaking. No speaking. It will happen in silence. Only then you will understand what is happening. Okay? In a fresh paper, you first see what I am doing. Okay? First observe what I am doing here. I'll start. What did I say? To observe what I am doing. Okay? So, for 1 minute straight, without any diversion, without any defocus, I can see people speaking. I won't start then, unless and until there is quiet. अगर आपका बाजू वाला बात कर रहा है, you raise your hand and tell that this person is speaking. Come and sit here. Come and sit here.
This person is tearing my paper, sir, when I'm drawing.
Why? Why are you doing like this?
He only drawn and he is only tearing my paper, sir, when I'm drawing.
It's okay. See, what are you doing after 3 days of all this camp? If you can't maintain silence, if you can't maintain decorum, what would people say? After 4 days also they are like this. Okay? So, what I'll do is, I'll just keep drawing without shifting my focus. Constantly I'll draw. For 1 minute straight, without any focus, breaking the focus nahi karna hai. You just keep drawing, and then once it is done, what you do is, go to all the places where there you see a junction. Like here is a junction. Fill this area. Make this junction into a smooth junction. Wherever you see that there is a junction, you round it. Whatever number of junctions you see, you round them. Every corner has to be round. And then what we will do is, once we have done that, we'll start filling colors. Okay, so I'm just giving you one example how we have to do it, and then we'll round all the corners. You can even fill it with different kind of textures, like going round and round inside. You are getting it? So this is a technique. This is a technique to silent your mind. It is called neurographic art, which means when you are just moving your hands and you are just drawing without judging your lines, without thinking what you are drawing, what is happening is you are letting your subconscious mind get activated. And your subconscious mind would start working through your hands. And then what will happen is, you're looking into the phone. Very good. So what will happen is, when you are letting your mind do the work, what you will be able to do is open your subconscious mind. And when you are concentrating on filling those circles, filling those corners, filling those round areas, what is happening is, when you fill those corners, suppose when you are filling this corner, you won't know, but inside your brain the connections between the nerve cells would also start connecting. It's a magical activity. If you do it, I just told you how to do it. But if you go and try and practice, it will activate a lot of your dead portion of the brain. It will get very activated. It increases a lot of focus and concentration also. So even guides who have come, they can learn this and take back and practice it for your own self, but also for the children. You can do this. Okay? Very good. Very nice. Now you can fill it with some other things. Show me. Let me show it to others. See how nicely she has done. So what is happening is, when we are doing this, whoever's brain is whatever kind, that would start coming here. And in our brain there are neurological patterns. So you also don't know why you are doing this, but this is your neurological footprint, pattern. Okay? Very nice. And very nice. Show me. Give it to me. Let me show it to everyone. See? Very nice. Isn't it? This is called neurographic art. What did you learn today? Yes. And then what we will do is, it's your problem. Why didn't you bring it? So on the next page, what you have to do is put your pen in the center. Put your pen in the center in the next page. Yes. So what can I do if you don't have brought your book? You have to go and bring it, or you have to ask from someone. Thank you. Perfect. You take somebody's paper, go to your room, get your book, do something. What? I didn't get it. You talk to them. So, I'm not doing this for everyone. So, it's okay. Those who are paying attention, they'll learn something new. Now, in the next fresh page, make sure you are not keeping your book on something. Your book should be on a straight page. It should be flat. Now take your pen and put it in the middle and try to go and try to draw straight lines from the middle without scale. Try to draw straight lines. If you can draw more straight lines, I would understand your focus is there, your brain and hand coordination is there. We will understand all that from if you can do that. If you have done it, show me. Okay. Until the page end, till the very page end. Very good, but take it till the end of the page. Yes, very nice. Okay. But you cannot move your paper. Somebody is moving the paper like this to draw straight lines. No, from the point till the edge. Very good. What's your name? Jatin. Yes, but you cannot move your pen. Very good. You cannot move your copy. From point to border. From center to Patshala. Gita Patshala. From center to edge. Okay. Very nice. Okay, now? Okay, good. Okay, so now turn to another page. Turn another page. And listen now what I am saying. Turn the another page and then again, this time you have to draw straight lines from border to the center. But you cannot turn your pages. Okay? Try drawing from border to the center. So, from border to center. This is border to center, this is center to border. So what did you experience in the two activities? Draw more from border to center, draw more. Yes, good. So can anybody tell me the difference while they were doing the two things? Okay. Okay, fine. Let me show you. Okay.
This is my first time, this is this one.
Okay. Sit. Do you see? Just sit. Do you see? This is the one that we drew from center to border, right? Everybody, when they were drawing from center to border, why are everybody speaking? Can I speak? See, when I was drawing from center to border, my lines were more straight and I was able to connect to that one point. But when was for me to come from border to center, the lines were not meeting at one point. And they were crossing, they were not straight. The amount of power in my lines was also not there. What does this shows? What does this shows? That from silence to words, from silence to actions is very easy. But from actions going into the silence is difficult. From being soul consciousness, going into action is easy. But from action, coming into soul consciousness is difficult. So if you are practicing this exercise, it will also increase your concentration. It will increase your soul conscious stage. Those who are very, very focused, they'll be able to come to the point from the borders. You know, you go, you do a lot of work, and then you come into the focus. That is why we do traffic control. How many of you do traffic control? Raise your hands. So traffic control is for what? For this exercise. When we do traffic control, whatever we are doing, cooking, studying, reading, playing, we are in the borders. And the moment traffic control happens, we come into the center. Similarly, when we are meditating, we are getting a lot of energy, then we use this energy in whatever we do. So we spread. Okay? So this is something for you to practice. Baki, we have 10 minutes, and in 10 minutes I have to do something for you, which will, when you go out, you were little groups of 5 yesterday. You remember your 5 members team? Okay? So you have 2 activities. One is to write the story and draw. How many of you remember that? Yes. And today evening you'll have to present your story, right? So you will present your story and also the drawing. Very good. Somebody has written it also. Okay. And this is the second activity. When you go out of this classroom, listen carefully. When you go out of this classroom, आप लोग को नहीं पता चलेगा because I'll announce only once. I will tell only once. I will not repeat. And if you have doubt, then you'll do it wrong. So pay all your focus. The 5 groups that made the story or are making the story, again the same 5 people in that group have to do this activity. Yes? Okay? Okay. Now those 5 people have to do this activity. Outside when you go, you will get a board like this. Okay? So every group will have one board. Every group would have one board. You can use your own colors or you can get colors from here, but one person will get only any one color. If I choose yellow, I will only use yellow color. I will not use green and blue. If suppose me, Bhaiji and Rituben and Meenakshi Didi, we 5 are in a group. He choose red color, I choose yellow color, he choose blue color, Meenakshi Didi chose black, Rituben chose green. Rituben cannot come and say, I want to paint with green, I want to paint with red color, please give me red. No. You will only have one color. Okay? And you have to draw anything in the board which is kept outside. You'll have to draw anything in that board which is kept outside, but I should not be able to see the original color of the board. Okay? If you leave blank spaces, it means you haven't used it. So you have to fill the entire board. You can draw flowers, animals, rangoli, shubaba, anything that you want. But you will only use one color and another person will also use only one color. So that means it's a group activity. Okay? And you also have time until tomorrow morning breakfast. Before that, this should be ready. Okay? It could be a modern art like this. It could be anything. It could be anything. How many of you understood the activity? Okay. So those who understood, can they repeat? Can I ask someone to volunteer and repeat? Yes, Veer. Listen carefully. He is repeating for you.
When we go outside this room, we'll get a board. On that board, we have to paint. We all, with our group of 5, and we have to. We all, in the group of 5, we get 5 colors, and one person gets only one color, and you have to draw with that one color only.
Very good. So again, in short, I am repeating. The group of 5 stays again for this activity as a group. When you go out, you can choose your own board, and when you choose your board, you 5 choose your color also. Either you can use your own crayons and sketch pen, or you can get it from here. Choose any one color and sit and decide what you want to draw, how you want to draw, what you want to draw, because then filling it with colors would be very important. So, but you will only get one color to fill. Okay? And you have to finish this entire board, you have to draw, and then we'll put it in exhibition. Your drawing can have a nice message, it can have a nice meaning, it can be an abstract drawing, which means it could be just free, it could be anything. But the catch is, one person, one color. Okay? And when you come into Shanti Sarovar, how do you feel? Nice or bad? Okay? Why? Because those people who, when they were designing Shanti Sarovar, when they were making it, they were doing it with nice feelings inside. And because they were doing it with nice feeling inside, when anybody comes inside Shanti Sarovar, they feel nice. So when you are drawing, if you feel nice when you are drawing, what will happen? Whoever will look at it will also feel that nice feeling. If you are happy when you are drawing, when I see it, I'll be happy. If you are sad when you are drawing, when I see it, I'll get the vibration of sadness. If you are drawing it without your mind into it, when I see it, I'll just skip and I'll go. But if you are drawing it with a lot of focus, I'll see it like this. This will happen. Okay? So everybody understood? Okay? Ready? Okay. So now Ritu Didi will come and will meditate for powerful meditation for 3 minutes now. And how we were meditating yesterday? Focused on Shiv Baba. And then we will see who is meditating very nicely. We'll pick those people to conduct meditation in the evening. You okay? If you are doing it very nicely, we'll conduct people to conduct meditation in the evening. Sit straight. Rituben, can you please come up? Sumlata Didi, aap bhi. So that you can see from here who is doing very good meditation, and we will bring them for evening meditation today. Red light, no music, only red light. If there is a sound, we will understand you are not meditating. Didi, you can sit here. And where should be your focus? Either on Shiv Baba or in Brahma Baba's eyes. Nobody will close their eyes. Open eye, looking into Shiv Baba and Brahma Baba. Sit straight, complete stillness, not taking any support, like a perfect Raj Yogi.